Hey, I'm Mark Romanek. It's a brisk day out today, but a great day for a boat ride. We're going to do a test ride video on a new boat from Starweld called the 17DC. It's made by Starcraft, it's a welded hull, and it's a family fishing boat. Let's start our discussion of the 17DC right here at the captain's seat at the console. There's a couple things here that I think are well laid out for a fishing boat. First of all, there's enough room here for a nice sonar GPS combo. That's going to be critical. All of your gauges are easy to see. They're right up top here where you can read them very easily. It's got a tilt steering wheel as well, which is also very nice because you can adjust the steering wheel to your own personal comfort. Down below, a couple of other important things. It's got an AM/FM radio. You're going to want that in a family fishing boat. It also has an MP3 port, which is cool because you can use that to play your own custom tunes if you want. And then all the other switches are toggle switches and they're lighted. For example, let's say you turn on a live well, you can see that it's aerating, you can see that it's actually operational. The beauty of that is that you don't accidentally leave a recirculating pump on or a bilge pump inadvertently. So all of this is laid out really nice. One other feature about the console that I think is important to note is that underneath there's plenty of storage room for things like tackle boxes. So all in all, I think this console is laid out very nicely as a family fishing boat. The Starweld 17 is a welded hull. Now, welded hull boats have proven themselves over the years as being trustworthy, dependable hulls that have low maintenance. I'm sitting at the back of the boat now, and I've got this beautiful, beautiful bench seat here that I'm sitting on. You can see that there's plenty of room here for 3 people to sit here in comfort. More importantly, this folds down and converts into a casting deck, and I'll show you how that works as well. So the back of the boat can be set up for cruising, for family fun, or if you prefer, you can set it up for hardcore fishing. I'm set up here on the casting deck, and as you can see, it's all carpeted and very comfortable. You can also see there's a nice Bimini top here. Now, a Bimini top is something I recommend on a family fishing boat. Everybody knows the sun is cool and we want to have that sunshine, but too much sun can ruin a day on the water as well. So it's nice to have a Bimini so you can set it up and have a place to get out of the sun if you need to take a break and get in a little bit of shade. Let's talk about one of the other important features of the rear casting deck. It also houses an aerated live well, and that's important because when you're back here and you're fishing and you catch a fish that you want to keep, you want to be able to just drop it in the live well. You don't want to have to climb off the deck, go to the front of the boat and put it in a front live well. This boat has 2 live wells, and I think that's great because whoever's fishing front or back doesn't have to go back and forth in order to find a live well to store their catch. Rod storage on the 17DC is on the port and starboard side. There's these fold-down compartments, and when you drop them down, you can see there's plenty of room in here. I've got a nice casting rod in there. Also, it's a great place for storing things like your navigation light pole. That type of stuff is going to fit in there nice. There's not just one of these, there's 2. There's one on the port and there's one on the starboard side of the boat. The 17DC is a walk-through windshield design, and of course you can open up the windshield here to access the bow of the boat. The windshield is an important feature on a boat like this because it's going to give you a lot of protection from the wind and the weather. Also, you can see I'm sitting in front of the console on the passenger side. Look at how big this glove compartment is. I mean, you can put small children in here if you really wanted to. It's huge, a lot of room to store all kinds of stuff. And then down below, underneath the console, is where your battery storage is going to be. You know, as we mentioned earlier, the 17DC is a family fishing boat. The family fishing boat's going to need some creature comforts. You can see that I'm sitting on these nice bow rider cushions up here, and it gives a lot of comfort for just cruising, enjoying the water with some fun recreation with your family. But if you want, all you have to do to remove these cushions is just unsnap them and take them out, and I can convert this to a serious fishing deck for some serious fishing. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Watch how this converts, how quickly it converts from family recreation to family fishing. It's all carpeted up here, so it's very plush. Of course, this is going to house a lot of important features for a fisherman. For example, there's a live well up here. There's extra dry storage up here as well. There's a little cuddy compartment where you can put your controller for your electric motor. And as long as we're talking about electric motor, there's also an electric motor on this boat, and it comes with a quick disconnect bracket. That quick disconnect bracket is so cool because when you're fishing, you need your electric motor. But for family recreation, you probably don't. And so you can take your electric motor off to save room on the boat. When you don't need it, stow it. When you don't need it, put it on when you do. So that quick disconnect on the electric motor, a great feature in this boat. The Starweld 17DC is a great family fishing boat. If you want to learn a little bit more about this model, I recommend going to starcraftstarweld.com and check it out online. Or better yet, go to your favorite Starcraft Starweld dealer and see one of these babies in person. This is a great family fishing machine.